There it is, that piece of an airplane wing found on an island off the coast of Africa. It has just now arrived in France for analysis. There's growing certainty that it is, in fact, from the Malaysian airliner that went missing 16 months ago. So the question is, could it hold clues as to why that plane disappeared without a trace? We get more now from ABC's Bob Woodruff in Beijing. Bob, good morning.
Dan, you're absolutely right that this morning the process is finally getting underway in France. Now, after that wing part was found on the island beach off the coast of Africa last Wednesday, it has taken a lot of time being transported by plane and truck. Most experts believe that debris is from Malaysia Airlines Flight 370, and hopefully they can prove it very soon. Later this morning, that now famous piece of plane will arrive in Toulouse, France, after being carried away from the beach of Reunion Island, flown to Paris, and then driven 4 hours south, where it will be analyzed by experts at a defense ministry laboratory. What caused the flap to break off? Are there any traces of explosives or chemicals? This part, called a flaperon, helps the plane turn and slow down on approach for landing by pivoting down. The numbers 657BB found in this Boeing 777 maintenance manual match numbers found on the barnacle-covered debris. And what does that barely damaged piece of wreckage tell us? It could possibly support early evidence that someone was at the controls, first deliberately turning off course and finally trying to make the plane disappear altogether. But there are many other possibilities.
If you wanted to minimize the amount of floating debris, the best way to do that would likely be ditch the airplane, land it on the water, intact, open the doors, let it fill up, and sink.
As for the families who have been agonizing for almost 17 months, many are torn by this discovery. Some here in Beijing told me they believe that their loved ones could be alive, and despite any convincing evidence, they won't believe the conclusions. Now, all of the families I spoke to say they want answers as soon as possible about where this wing part came from and how it was torn off. But surprisingly, the Paris prosecutor's office told us today that this analysis will not start until Wednesday. Paula?